About the burn bans that are in place for much of our area. Actually, every single local county, I think except for Sequoia County, is under a burn ban right now because of those dry conditions and that heat, and it's not going anywhere anytime soon, you warned.
A few things. When we had the insanely wet May, I kind of spoke off the cuff, off the air, saying we could probably go all summer without any rain and not have to worry about drought conditions because of how wet the spring was. Not expecting historic heat, and we have reached that in a month, where some parts of the area are suffering from moderate drought already. That's the scale of the heat, and we could be dipping our toes into some uncharted waters next week with the heat, which we'll get to here when we look at the extended forecast. Yes, in the actual water page. There's a look at those rain chances, and you know, they're not great, folks. Unfortunately, you know, the best chance is Sunday, and we may be a little rambunctious with that number of 30%. Monday and Tuesday, big zero there, or as Darby would say, diddly chances for rain, and maybe a stray sprinkle on Wednesday. You look at the temperatures, though, soaring into the triple digits. These are air temperatures, not the heat index. Next Tuesday, Wednesday, and again, we might be low on these numbers. There's model data that shows it could be above 105 or worse. And in the River Valley, it could be much worse than the 106 that you're seeing here. 106. Let that sink in for a minute. These are temperatures we've not seen in nearly a decade, and the heat isn't going anywhere 6 to 10 days out. Very strong confidence in above average temperatures for most of the lower 48. And when you have all this heat, it usually doesn't come with precipitation, and it looks like below average precipitation looks likely 6 to 10 days out. You can see we are right in the heart of some of that best confidence in that lack of precipitation. Right now, it's still in the upper 80s and lower 90s. We are stuck in this heat cycle, and it's a hard cycle to break, unfortunately. Another warm night tonight with humidity as well. Crank up that AC, not just tonight, but tomorrow as well as we go through the day. Triple-digit heat by tomorrow afternoon. There might be some showers Saturday night and into Sunday. I think, as Darby said at 5 and 6, models might be overdoing this, but it looks like the latest runs are starting to scale back on the amount of moisture as we get into Sunday afternoon. But it would be some much needed and welcome rain if some of this verifies for your Sunday. And there's a look at some of those temperatures in northwest Arkansas. It's pretty bad when 95 will feel cool, when we're going to see temperatures well over 100 degrees in northwest Arkansas. And again, we are being conservative with these numbers that you see on your screen. We will most likely be adjusting them upwards as we go through the weekend, and some of these days could become severe days. I wish I had the time to explain why this cycle is the way that it is, but we'll have to save that for another day. Stay with us. We are going to check the wide, wonderful world of sports after the break.